for
Should
me.
we restart?
No, it just started.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the podcast with Blake the Faker, my
Hi.
girlfriend. We're
Yes.
still dating somehow.
Lord.
And is there anything you want to say about this podcast?
No. Hopefully we can make this a regular thing though.
I'm sure we can. Maybe once a week.
Sure.
All right, so we're talking about Stephen King's Mr. Mercedes trilogy.
Yes. Also known as the Bill Hodges trilogy.
The what trilogy?
The Bill Hodges trilogy.
Oh, I see. All right
Yes.
then. So, first question. What was your overall impression of the Mr. Mercedes trilogy after finishing all the books? And did it live up to your expectations?
Yes, and then some.
And then some. What does that mean?
It means it exceeded my expectation. I didn't
Okay.
I didn't I didn't think it would be that good. Like I thought it would be good for like it's Stephen King, it's gonna be good, but I didn't think it would be like that good.
Oh, I see.
Yes. It,
Um,
um,
how did your opinion of Bill Hugs? I don't know
Hodges,
if I'm saying that. What'd you say?
Hodges, I
Thank
think.
you. Change from the beginning of Mr. Mercedes to the end of Watch. What made him such a memorable protagonist for you?
Just his ability to treat people with kindness and then overturn like he has his own stresses and stuff. And I liked because in the beginning he was very suicidal and um he got he got more like he wanted to live his life, and at the end he did die, which was heartbreaking, but there's going to be spoilers in this.
Yeah,
And
sorry, I forgot
he
to mention that,
just
everyone.
the way he thinks and the way he treats Holly, the way he treats Jerome's family, the Robinsons, he's just a really nice guy. And he has to like he can't let a case go. He has to chase the chase.
Exactly. Hang on, just give me one
Has
second.
to chase the chase.
Okay, I was just making sure we can hear it. Are you ready for your
Okay.
next question?
Yes.
Bradley Hartsfield. I don't know if I said that right.
Brady. Ha-
Brady. Oh, I messed that name up. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Anyways,
Um,
Brady is one of Stephen King's most disturbing villains. What do you think makes him so terrifying compared to King's supernatural villains?
at the end there, he actually was a supernatural, but that can. But in the first book, he's just so fucked. And I think the reason why he's so terrifying is that he doesn't mind risking his life to kill others, which is
Mhm.
just terrifying.
Yeah.
Like the man
Uh,
was suicidal, was going to bomb over like 2,000 children during this rock concert, and he was okay with dying and
oh
killing
my.
people, and that's terrifying.
Yeah. That's I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he the one that also took control of people?
Yes, at the end. That was at end of watch though.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to confirm.
Yes, but he was
Uh,
scary before that.
yeah. Next question, if you're ready.
I'm ready.
The trilogy shifts from a grounded detective thriller to a story with supernatural elements. Did you enjoy that change in the direction, or would you have preferred the series to stay realistic, and why?
No, I think that was the perfect Stephen King spin. One of his very first books, the book after Carrie, it's called Salem's Lot. That had that really big switch at the end where it was like, oh, this is supernatural. Like we thought it was normal, but it's supernatural. He does have a lot of that element to it, which makes it even more scarier because those people are like, there's no way this is like possible. Like in reality, there's no way this is possible, but yet it's happening.
Yeah. I like your input on this. I'm very intrigued.
That was also a lot in The Outsider as well. It is linked to the Hodges trilogy, however, um it's its own story.
Is it?
Yeah, but it is
Oh,
connected.
I see. All right, next question for you. Who is your favorite supporting character, such as Holly, Jerome, or another character, and what made them
Hol-
stand out to you?
Holly. I like Holly and Jerome. I mean, they're just great. Holly, I really like Holly. I can also empathize with her because she is OCD as well as I. And a lot of she has tendencies like I do, and I think her character development was just perfectly written, and the fact that Stephen King himself was in love with her makes her character even more great.
Well, that's sweet. What about Jerome? What you said you were thinking of him too?
Yeah, Jerome was just he was Hodges' a lawn boy. He helped him with errands and stuff, and they already had a bond before Brady tried to bomb a bunch of children for some reason. Um, he really cared about Bill and his mental health, and he also like loves Holly, like not in a romantic way, but as a friend way.
Yeah.
He's a really good brother. He supports
Hmm.
his sister. He loves his family. I think he's a solid Stephen King character.
So if you had to pick one of the two, who would it
Holly,
be? Yeah, I figured. What a silly question of me. I'm sorry.
you're good.
Next question. Which moment, sorry, from the trilogy had the biggest emotional impact on you, and why has it stayed with you?
So there's not only like emotional, there's a lot of scenes that stick with you in Stephen King books, not because of emotion, but because they're just so fucked. So I'm not gonna touch on that, but I think at the end of Watch, like Bill dying, and it was just horrible. Like they were all sad that he was dying, and I think that really stuck with me. This is not in the Hodges trilogy, however, it is in The Outsiders, and it pertains to Bill Hodges. When he was dying, one of the few months he had left to live, he went home because he didn't want to die in hospice, and Holly Holly drove out to see him, and they just sat on his stoop and stared into the sky, and he was like the stars because it was cloudy, and there was uh, a power outage, so you could see all the lights, like all the stars, and he's like, you know what they say, they say that there's no end to the universe, and I thought like that is just so heartbreaking, like because he's literally dying, like there's like no end, just new beginnings, he said something like that.
Damn, that's just kind of depressing as fuck.
It was so sad. Even though it's
Yeah,
not in the Hodges trilogy, it's obviously very connected. So
yeah. Hmm. Um, what themes do you think Stephen King explored most effectively throughout the trilogy, such as grief, obsession, justice, friendship, or redemption?
friendship, and also um trigger warning, but he did dive into uh, what is the word? Um incest.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
right. Yeah, the first book. I remember.
well, it's actually the themes in all of them. But anyways, there was also a lot of sexual assault too that was mentioned in the books. Not a lot, but a lot that it's like, He's gotten really darker in his old age, I think, personally.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely friendship and more of the mystery aspect and kind of like those more like a mystery rather than just pure horror, I think.
Yeah, I got you.
Is
All right,
that
next question. Oh, sorry, babe.
is that a good answer?
Oh, yeah, that's a great answer. There's no wrong answers. Don't worry.
Okay,
You've been doing good so far.
thank you.
If you can rewrite one scene or change a major event in the trilogy, what would it be? And how do you think it would affect the overall story?
That's a deep one.
Yeah, you think it's good?
I think that it would have made more sense if we dived into Brady's past. I
To
think I would
understand
like
him?
to understand him a little bit more. We got like just like he got like molested by his mom, but like that was just a little bit of it. I'm sure that like f- he was fucked, right? So I want to know why he was so fucked.
Yeah.
That make more sense?
Yeah, it does. Maybe in the show they have it, but I haven't seen the show yet, so
No, I don't think they do.
I don't know.
I don't think they even mention the incest in the series. I highly doubt it. I don't think so. It
Oh,
was on
I,
Netflix.
yeah, if you guys have Netflix, go check it out.
Maybe they like suggested to it, but I highly doubt that they put that in there. Like I just don't think they would.
Yeah. Hmm, excuse me. All right, now that you've finished the trilogy, would you recommend it to someone who has never read a Stephen King book before? Why
Yes,
or why not? And what kind of reader do you think would enjoy it the most?
it would be a mystery reader for sure.
Hmm.
Um, I think it is a good trilogy to get into. However, it doesn't like I said, it doesn't end at the trilogy. There's three other books. So
There is.
yeah, so there's The Outsider, obviously. If It Bleeds, which I'm holding right now, which is just it has a short story in it. The main title is If It Bleeds, but there's a few other stories in here. But If It Bleeds is basically just it's on Holly, and then Holly is the last one in the so it's a hefty one. Um Cujo was good for people who want to start reading Stephen King. I wouldn't recommend it if you get queasy, but I didn't think it was that scary. Um,
Hmm.
also, oh, I think Carrie's probably a good novel. It's pretty short.
And there's movies about it.
I don't agree with the casting though. I will never watch it. I'm not watching that ever unless
No?
they cast Carrie properly. I'm not watching it.
Damn. I mean, I've seen both of them, so.
Have you read the books?
No, I don't.
Carrie is not a skinny blonde girl. She's
No?
no, she's like pudgy and like dirty blonde, not like platinum blonde, and she's overweight, like and like fugly, I think is what they said.
Oh.
So like, why are you casting skinny, pretty blonde girls to play Carrie? I don't know.
Money.
Money.
All right, so that was the first 10 questions, only 90 more to go. Unless you want to stop whenever.
I'll let you know, but I'm good.
All right, next question. How did Stephen King's writing style influence your experience with the trilogy? Did it keep you turning the pages?
Yes, I
Yeah.
read that whole trilogy in less than a month.
Yeah, she's quite a fast reader.
Like 2 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and you said one of them was like 600 pages and you read that for a week, right?
Yeah, that was The Outsider. I just finished The Outsider last night.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
It's so good.
So,
And I'm not
yeah.
scanning the pages either. I'm literally reading it. And some people
Oh,
just scan. read.
Yeah, we've been on call, and literally, I've seen her read, and
Like
sometimes she reads to me. So
I'm like, I got 10 pages, and he's like, you just started reading. What are you talking about?
exactly. So
Sometimes
looking back, wait,
sorry,
no, no,
I
sorry.
said
What were you
sometimes I
saying?
read to you, but it's faster if I just read it to myself.
Yeah,
I'll probably read this one though if it bleeds. It's only like 200 pages. It's not that bad at all. It's a
yeah.
novella though.
Compared to the 600 or whatever. Yeah. So looking back, were there any clues or foreshadowing that you didn't notice until later? Which ones impressed you the most?
He's always subtly like foreshadowing. Always.
Hmm.
The worst one. It, it, there's a lot, but it's like oh you have a bad feeling about it, and then at the end of like the 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 divider of like not chapters but like sections of the book, he would be like, this would be the worst mistake of his life. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Hmm.
And it's like, oh, how? But for me, it's me. So I didn't really get surprised because I pretty much figured most of it out.
Yeah.
But I still think it was, yeah. I'm more thinking about Finders Keepers, to be honest. That book, that one had subtle foreshadowing in it more.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't think, for me, I don't think it had that much in it, like the whole series, because it was pretty much like we knew what was happening during the story, so it wasn't like we needed foreshadowing. Like we knew what Brady was doing the whole time,
Yeah,
so it's not like we needed foreshadowing. But yeah,
I see. Speaking of Finders Keepers, kinda, what book in the trilogy is your favorite, and what made it stand out above the others?
I don't know. I think End of Watch is really good. The end of the trilogy. It's hard to write a third book, I think, that goes along in a trilogy, and I think he just like outdid himself.
Yeah, when it comes to anything, like the third one's usually the hardest to do good with.
Right.
Like a
But
lot
it's
of
Stephen
movies,
King, so he can clearly do it.
yeah, like a lot of movies struggle with that trilogy, like that final one. It's usually the first two that are the best. Anyway, sorry, I know. Sorry about that.
No, you're not
Oh,
wrong.
so you're not sure which one's your favorite, right?
I think it is End of Watch.
And it's because he outdid himself, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just the emotion and the characters, and it was just good.
yeah. So this one's similar to what we talked about before, but if you can spend one day with any character from the trilogy, who would it be, and what would you want to ask or do with them?
Brady.
Brady.
Yeah.
All right. Why is that?
What is he gonna do for me to me? He's
Mind
suicidal.
control you?
No,
You don't think
he
so?
doesn't. He's not gonna attack people who don't care about dying.
Oh my lord, that's depressing.
Well, anyways, and who are fucked.
Yeah.
I like to dissect people's brains, and I
Mm.
think that he's just a character that I would like to have a more backstory on, to be honest. Like I
Yeah.
said again, I think that would be obvious.
Yeah. Fair enough. That's a good pick then to find out why.
But Holly would be a second, I think. But then it would be like being in a room with myself. Well, she's not like, but it's like there's a lot of tendencies there that I'm like, that sounds like me.
Yeah. Next question for you. Were there any moments where you genuinely didn't know what was going to happen next? Which twist surprised you the most?
uh, I think. Okay. I don't know. I think there's a lot of twists in it. Um, but I don't know. It's
Yeah.
more that one wasn't really like it didn't really have that much because we knew what was going on, but I think I was more surprised that Morris Bellamy killed um Andrew or whatever he goes by. I forget his name. But he was I didn't expect him to kill him.
Really?
No. Oh,
Oh,
and also that Morris put himself on a pile of flaming books and let him and like burn himself to death on purpose because the antique notebooks were all he was waiting for and then they were burned
I see. So
and
it's
then
like
he got burned
suicide.
alive with books. Oh yeah, it was suicide.
Yeah. Next question, if you're okay with that.
Hmm.
How realistic did you find the relationships between the characters, especially the friendships and partnerships that developed throughout the series?
Um, I think it's likely. I
Wait, pardon?
mean, I think it's likely with
Mm-hmm.
the relationship with Hodges and Jerome. Maybe it's a little out there, but I mean, I could see myself in that relation in a relationship with like an older detective and helping him out or whatever. So it's not like that's that weird. And maybe how fast Hodges grew to love Holly was probably unrealistic, but also it was in a time of mass trauma, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, I see.
And not romantically.
No?
No.
Oh. All right. Excuse me. Did your opinion of any character change dramatically over the course of the trilogy? What caused that change?
All right, so it's not during the trilogy. It's during one book because all the main characters they don't really make drastic changes to be honest. But in the book there was Morris Bellamy in Finders Keepers and I thought he was a smart outgoing criminal, but really he's just a fucking idiot.
Mm,
It made me like get so annoyed with him. I'm like, you're a fucking moron, bro.
damn. That's
He
harsh.
hid. Yeah, I'm not even joking. He's like, it made me annoyed because he's like he killed this author, John Ross. I don't know. Anyways, he took the unpublished notebooks, and two of them have the guy's best seller like trilogy, but the guy fucked it up. The trilogy at the third one, he fucked it up horribly. So and then never published anything again. Really, and Morris killed him and then hid the notebooks under a tree. A kid found them like this was in the 70s and then a kid found it like recently, like 2010, I think he found it. And then he hid the notebooks because like the kid cuz he read all the notebooks, but Morris drank too much for some reason and raped someone. He had no memory of it, but so he was in jail for like so long, which was deserved. He got out and they were gone, right? Because the kid took them. And he was right next to the books like so many times. It made me rage. Like he went to where Pete the kid hid it, right? But he
Hmm.
didn't check. He was like, I'm just gonna read the notebooks in this area, in this abandoned rec room, basement, but he didn't go through any of the bins. I'm like, what are you
No,
doing, dumbass?
damn. So you hated this person the most, probably.
It well, it's a bad guy. I mean, but like at least Brady was more like not stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. All right. So this one's similar to what you talked about before, but if the trilogy had ended differently, what kind of ending would you preferred and why?
Bill not dying. I don't think I need to go into specifics. I think a main character dying is horrible. It makes sense. It makes sense in the trilogy, but it's just it was sad. And I'd like more Bill stories with Holly too.
Hey man, Tony Stark died, and his sacrifice was beautiful.
He died of
Anyway,
pancreatic cancer.
I know. I'm just saying. Um.
Fair.
Sorry. Wait. What'd you say?
I said fair.
Oh. What location or setting from the trilogy felt the most vivid or memorable to you? How did Stephen King bring it to life?
Honestly, it was Brady's hospital room. And
Just
they
one
he
room.
one room. I mean, and his computer room. I mean, he's really good at giving very specific details to what the places look like. He's just really talented in that way. So, like, it was very easy for me to imagine. But I also have a very imaginative mind. So, it could look different for other people. But I think he just, all, honestly, all of it was pretty detailed.
I see.
Yes. Like, even,
Oh, here's
okay, the most vivid one is in the beginning, actually, when he kills like six, 8 people. I don't know, with a Mercedes. That's like that whole area and that scene. That was so like descriptive. You can literally see it in your head.
really.
Yeah,
Oh shit. I might
but
try that
I have to
sometime.
say the same. He did the same for Cujo. So, and
Yeah.
honestly, all his books.
Mm-hmm. Here's this good one for you. If you can ask Stephen King one question specifically about the trilogy, what would you ask him and why?
I want to know specifically what he researched because yes, because there's a lot of things like you would not know like as an author. Like you'd have to research them, especially in the outsiders too. But also like I don't think it's common knowledge that people with OCD take antidepressants, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
Hmm.
it's common knowledge, and yet Holly's on antidepressants for her OCD. So,
Yeah.
um it- only one question would be very difficult, but I think that would be like how did you even come up with the idea?
Exactly. Because he made a lot of interesting books.
Right.
Hmm. Okay, here's one. What was your first impression of Bill, and how did that impression evolve throughout the trilogy?
I thought he was just like a nice older retired man who has depression. I've always really liked him, but the way that he just cares for Holly and the way that he's used to her little, well, from
Hmm.
me, but her little things, how he was able to just like like ignore them and let them go. That's pretty admirable for people because it's hard. I don't know, is it hard for you?
It might be, yeah, it is.
So
It'd be hard for anyone.
to understand someone,
Yeah,
but he was able to do it so wonderfully, and I think that was nice.
yeah, it was. Which character do you think experienced the greatest personal growth, and what
Holly.
moments contributed to that growth?
So Holly was known as Holly the Mumbler before Hodges really they really bonded, and it took a long time. Like even like her character development is still like she's still you know not what is it, assertive. Um, her whole personality changes. Like she was very anxious, and her mom was controlling, like because she has a lot of issues. She's had like actual mental breakdowns to where she had to be institutionalized, and her growth, and she just doesn't like talking to people, but the way that she's able to talk to people now and like ask them questions is just amazing because before she wasn't able to do that.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. I see what you mean. Yeah, sorry about that.
You're good.
Did any character? Okay, this one you kind of answered already, but I just want to just clarify.
Hmm.
Did any character frustrate you because of this decision they made? If so, who and why?
Yeah, I already ranted about that.
Should I just move on then?
Yeah, Morris Bellamy. I can't believe he didn't check the kitchen. I just can't believe he didn't fucking do it. Oh my god, like cuz he literally stood on the fucking boxes with the notebooks. Like oh my god. Okay, anyways.
Yeah. What scene made you feel the most suspense while reading, and what made it so effective?
Okay, the end and end of watch, obviously the end of watch. Uh, Brady, he was he was trying to kill Hodges and Holly. Um and then he was just about to shoot them, and then all of a sudden Jerome comes, and he's on this like snow grafter thing, a plow. They passed the mechanics before, and they already offered Hodges that vehicle because they were going up to some like cabin or whatever. And so like we already knew like it was allowed, but we didn't know Jerome came because they told Jerome not to fucking come because he could die, and he's like what 21? I don't know.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden Brady is coming with this fucking shotgun at them or whatever it is, this rifle. I think I told you what the weapon was, but I forget what it was called. And he's just about to shoot them, and Jerome just like runs him over, and then like
Oh,
his guts are spilling out and shit, and he's still alive. But they're like, because he loves suicide, Brady. So Hodges just gives him a gun. He's like, here, you do it. And Jerome's like, it's what you've always wanted. And then he shoots himself in the head.
damn.
Yeah.
Were there any moments that genuinely shocked you? What was your reaction?
Well, Moore's trying to kill like a 17-year-old because he found notebooks.
Oh,
It's like, why are you trying to kill this child, bro? Like, literally, calm the fuck out. It's not that big of a deal.
yeah, the child's innocent.
And no, not even that. He kidnapped his fucking sister and shot his mom in the head. His mom was fine, but she almost died.
Really?
Yes.
Shit. How important do you think friendship is as a theme throughout the trilogy? We already kind of mentioned this one. a little
It's like
bit.
the most important theme, I think, in the trilogy, to be honest.
Is this so?
Yeah.
Oh, just like how every anime requires friendships. But I'm just saying.
What question are we on?
We're on 27 now.
Can we go to 30 and then stop?
Yeah, sure, we can do that. So,
I'm
question
just
27. What role do you think Hope? Sorry, let me rephrase that. What role do you think Hope plays in the story, especially during difficult moments?
I think it's throughout. Like they're always hoping. Like when they're against him, they always think that they're going to die. Like there's no hope there. But at the end, it's like when they're good doing it more and more often, there is hope that they're going to be able to succeed in this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Um. All right. So, did the trilogy change your opinion of detective stories or crime fiction? And if so, how?
Um, I just yes, I think they it did. I just a lot of the mystery is like it's explainable, like in most stories. So I like that it has this horror aspect and supernatural to it, which is nice. The Outsiders, that was basically that whole book, and that was great. That was really good as well. So yeah,
I see. I got you.
me's done. Me's done now.
Oh,
Is that okay?
you wait. You're done, babe?
Yes,
Yeah, we can be done now.
we can finish later.
All right then. Thank you for taking the time to do this.
Duh, I'll be yapping to you anyways.
Mm. Don't worry. Maybe one day we'll get through the other ones. There's still a fuck ton of questions.
Yeah, way too many. Like almost 70.
Yeah,
82?
we got to 20. Hang on, I forgot which. Yeah, we got to 28. So
Yeah, I
about
was right.
62 more,
82.
I think.
82,
72.
baby.
Is it 80? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait, no, it's. Yeah, 82, because we didn't get to 30.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it would be 72. Fuck. I can't
Ah,
do
so I
math.
was right.
Alright.
Mhm.
Goodbye. Thank you for listening to me rant, people.
Let us know if you guys want more podcasts.
Per-
Bye, everyone.
Bye.